Hey friends, I recently went antique shopping with my husband. I actually did some antique shopping with my mom and sisters a couple weeks ago. And I have to say, there is nothing I love more than antique shopping at Christmas time. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the window displays or the storefronts all decorated with greens. And so as I was antique shopping, I decided to take some footage for you guys and show you some of the things that I like to look for in order to create an old-fashioned feeling and sort of an old world Christmas feel. And so the very first thing that I like to look for is something that you can find not just at antique shops, even though I see a lot of these items in antique stores. Vintage sleds, vintage skis, things like old antique snow shovels, and ice skates. So using all of these items in your Christmas decor will instantly give it sort of an old-fashioned feel. Recently, I purchased this old antique sled. It's pretty beat up. I loved the coloring of it. It's just brown with black, so it fits in really well. I just have it sitting in my entryway, and you can see I also have some ice skates in my entry, as well as an antique snow shovel that my husband purchased for me a couple years ago. And then recently, our friends out in Wisconsin blessed us with some antique snow skis. They look so cool on our porch, which I'm going to share with you shortly, probably the next video. I'm not quite done tweaking it yet, but they look so cool out there. But while I was antique shopping, I saw so many neat old sleds, and they look so pretty with greenery or a wreath hanging on them. Snowshoes is another one if you can find them. They tend to be very expensive in antique stores. I got mine, I think I paid like $40, $35 or $40 for mine because they were missing the straps, but I love leaning them up against my fireplace at Christmas time. So look out for items like that whenever you are shopping secondhand.
Potentially 5.
How much is it?
180.
Oh.
Shovel. It's a green shovel. It's kind of heavy.
The next thing that I like to look for whenever I'm shopping at thrift shops or antique stores especially is old bells. Any kind of bell. They can be cowbells, they can be sleigh bells. I love using old vintage bells in my Christmas decor, and thankfully you can purchase them new. There's some really beautiful options. I even have some next to my cutting board display that are newer. I got them years ago, but I love the old ones. They just add so much charm to your decor, and I have them everywhere. I tuck them into wreaths. Sometimes I just have them sitting on a tabletop. I love hanging the sleigh bells on like a door handle or inside of a wreath. So keep an eye out for vintage bells at Christmas time. Now, if you're really wanting to give your home that old-fashioned Christmas feel, I would really try to incorporate real greenery somehow. Now, obviously, it's not easy to find for everyone, depending on where you live. I have access to a bunch of fresh cedar, but not everyone has access to that. So of course you can look for more lifelike faux greens. I linked some for you that I used in my archway. If you want to check that out, I'll probably have it in the description. I know it's linked in my Christmas home tour, but if you can incorporate some sort of fresh greenery into your decor, it really gives it that old-fashioned feel, because that's what people used to use, was real greens at Christmas time. So I wanted to share this tip with you. I was shopping at Hobby Lobby recently, and my sister and I walked by the dried stems, and I found some beautiful bundles of eucalyptus. It was so beautiful, and I knew it would look so pretty, sort of tucked into all of my faux greenery. So I picked up 2 bundles of that eucalyptus, and you'll have to go check it out if you have a Hobby Lobby near you. It is absolutely stunning. I could have probably even used more, and I think it was 40% off, which was great. So take advantage of that if you don't have access to real greens, but also just be collecting lifelike faux greens over time. They are expensive, and every year I just like to purchase 1 or 2 more garlands to add to my collection, and that's how I've been able to afford it all of these years. It didn't all happen at once, just little by little I grew my collection of garlands, and that's what I would encourage you guys to do as well. All right, friends, before I continue sharing these old-fashioned inspired Christmas ideas with you, I want to take a moment to tell you about something that has made our home especially cozy this Christmas season, and that is our new Meraki espresso machine. If you guys have been here for a while, you know how much I love having my morning coffee time while I do my devotions, but then again in the afternoon, my husband and I really love to have a second cup of coffee. That second cup of coffee is something I look forward to every single day. It gives me a reason to sit and to pause and just to think about the rest of my day, what I want to accomplish. And this machine has just elevated that afternoon cup to another level. So truth be told, my husband is actually the one who has loved using this thing the most. He has enjoyed playing with all the different options and getting it to the right strength that is perfect for us. And he has really perfected our afternoon espresso. Still working on the pretty little, you know, frothing designs, but overall we have just loved having this Meraki espresso machine, and I just want to tell you a little bit about it. Meraki built this espresso maker with the heart of a barista, but the simplicity of a delicious cup of coffee at home. It's an all-in-one system with precision grinding, intelligent extraction, and the most seamless frothing, all designed to help you enjoy cafe quality coffee without leaving home. What I love most about the Meraki espresso machine is how thoughtfully it's been engineered. It has a commercial grade rotary pump, the kind usually found in really high-end cafe machines, so the shots come out rich, smooth, and consistent every single time. The dual boiler with dual PID control keeps everything perfectly stable, and the built-in Timor and Meraki co-engineered grinder means I don't need a separate machine on my counter to grind the beans. So friends, if you're looking to elevate your daily coffee routine or maybe create a cozy coffee nook in your home, the Meraki espresso machine would be perfect for you. Maybe you know someone who loves coffee. This would make an excellent gift. I'm going to include all of the details in my description box below, and I'll have a link for you so that you can check it out. We have absolutely loved the Meraki espresso machine. We love making coffee for our friends when they come over. I think you guys are gonna love it too. Make sure you click that link in the description box below for all of this information. All right, now that I have my delicious espresso, I have more old-fashioned inspired Christmas ideas for you. Okay, some other things that I would try to incorporate into your decor if you're looking for that old world feel at Christmas. I absolutely love using stocking stretchers. I've purchased 2 over the years. Actually, my mom got one for me, but they look so pretty at Christmas time with some ribbon or some greenery attached to it, and I just love incorporating them into my Christmas decor, and I always see them at antique shops for a reasonable price, typically $12, $15, sometimes $20 depending on the shop, but I love them at Christmas time, so definitely look out for those. Another thing would be Christmas prints, just vintage Christmas prints. All of mine were my grandmother's, and so I have really been so lucky to have gotten those from her. But keep an eye out at thrift shops and antique stores for Christmas prints. You can simply switch out the artwork you have hanging throughout your home with something more Christmas inspired. Speaking of my grandma, another thing that I inherited from her was all of her like vintage Christmas cookie cutters and molds. I love using those for decor at Christmas time. I have her little Santa molds on the shelves in my dining room. I love putting the cookie cutters out in my kitchen at Christmas time, and I see these at antique stores and thrift shops all the time. Now, there are some items that I really love that I see at antique shops and thrift shops that are vintage and they're really cool, but you can also purchase them new and no one will be able to really tell the difference. So the first thing would be bottle brush trees. I love using them throughout my decor at Christmas time. Of course, if you can find old ones, they are awesome, but really the new ones, you can't really tell that they are new. So I see them all over. You can grab them at craft stores, places like Hobby Lobby, Walmart, but of course I see them at thrift shops and antique stores as well. And I just like to sprinkle them throughout my decor. I think they give sort of an old-fashioned feel. I know they haven't been around for a super long time, but they still have a vintage feel to them, as well as the little cardboard houses. So maybe you noticed on my Christmas tree, I have a couple of these. And I saw one recently at an antique store. I don't know how old it was, but to me, those little homes really just look vintage. I've even seen some bloggers make their own. You can buy kits and the glitter, and I feel like that would be such a fun family activity. One day I would like to give that a try. I feel like that would be so much fun to sort of decorate my own little houses, especially with the boys. They would love something like that. So keep an eye out for those as well. And of course, just vintage ornaments in general. You know, I have told you guys before that most of the ornaments on my tree are thrifted, and while I was antiquing, I saw so many cool ornaments. Now, I'll be honest, a lot of the ornaments at the antique store are going to cost you a little bit more. Sometimes they're priced at $1, which is decent. Sometimes they're $2, $3, $4, or $5. And when you're wanting to collect a lot of them, it can add up. So I think for ornaments, I would really recommend shopping thrift stores because I've just found so many great ones over the years. But if you're really looking for that sort of old-fashioned Christmas feel, look at antique stores for ornaments because you will find so many cool ones that are very unique. No one else will have them and they tell a really awesome story. A toilet float?
Why would you make a toilet float?
Look how pretty they are. How much are they?
$12.
That would be such a pretty ornament. Because you could screw something in there.
You could. That threaded is probably a standard thread. You probably threw a hook into that.
That's cool. I want to show you, I didn't find much while I was antique shopping, but I did purchase a few things. You may have noticed I have sort of like a vintage inspired Santa. He's not super old, but he's tucked into my tree, and I know everyone has different thoughts about Santa. I love old Santas at Christmas time, and my sister Jessica collects them and they look so cool. So I have a tour of her home on my channel somewhere. She's got dark green walls, green couches, so her home at Christmas time is like epic with all the reds and the little Santas everywhere. So I was recently antique shopping with Mike and I found some Santas for her that were pretty affordable. Now, I think I want to keep this guy. I'm not sure. I don't typically use red in my decor, but let me show you how neat and primitive he is. So, let me get him unwrapped. How cool is this guy? Now, I don't typically do red in my decor, so I could either just like pluck these out or even paint them blue. Look at the little bell and just the wool all wrapped around him. I thought that he was so cool. Oh man. What do you guys think I should do? Should I give this to her or should I keep him? Let me show you the other ones I grabbed for her. So this guy I thought was neat. He was made in Germany and just a couple dollars. I got him. And then I also got this guy for her. So I thought they both had kind of a cool look to them. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you decorate with Santas at Christmas time. Like I said, I have the one tucked into my tree, and of course downstairs in the boys' like red and green Christmas area, we've got some Santa ornaments. In fact, I got these really cool Santas. I think, is it called needlepoint? I think it's called needlepoint You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'll show you some footage. They are so adorable. I thrifted them for 50 cents each. They're gonna look so cute on the boys' Christmas trees, and I loved them. The little beard, oh my goodness, they were so cute. Now, another thing that I really like to incorporate into my Christmas decor to give it sort of an old-fashioned feel is using natural elements. So, for example, orange slices I dried and used in my bedroom. I have them hanging on the tree and in the garland, but also you could do like cranberry garlands, popcorn garlands, even just incorporating pine cones throughout your decor can give it sort of an old-fashioned feel. I think that fruit in general is something that was used often to decorate with, and so even in our Christmas tree, I recently thrifted some glass pears, and they were $1, but they were 50% off, and they look so beautiful in my tree. 50 cents for these little golden pear ornaments that I recently got at the thrift store. So looking for fruit or dried fruit to incorporate, natural elements just to incorporate throughout your decor will give it that old-fashioned feel. So the very last thing that I wanted to share with you, and I'm sure there are so many more ideas, if you have any, please leave them in the comments below so that we can read them, but I would say incorporate ribbon throughout your decor to give it that old-fashioned feel. I put ribbon on everything. I have it woven throughout my Christmas tree. I love to hang ribbon on my garlands, on my wreaths, even on my existing artwork. I love to put ribbon around sconces, or even just tying ribbon, little bows on Christmas trees. I love using ribbon at Christmas time. So I would just go, it's so affordable. You can get a whole roll. I thrift a lot of my ribbon, actually. I have a whole little bin full of collected ribbon, but it's actually very affordable at craft stores. I recently grabbed a bunch to wrap presents with at Hobby Lobby, and it was just like $1 or something a roll. And so it's a very affordable option that will give your home that old-fashioned feeling at Christmas time. Well, I hope these ideas inspired you today. If I forgot something, or if you thought of an idea while watching this video, will you please leave it in the comments below so that we can all be inspired from each other. I love hearing from you guys and just the things that you have done in your home to give it that old-fashioned Christmas feeling. I love doing a lot of handmade crafts at Christmas time, and I have a video coming up here soon. I'm so excited to share with you guys just some crafts I've been working on and some handmade Christmas decor that I think can also really add to that old-fashioned feel. So thank you so much for watching today. If you are new here, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.